Hey guys, how you doing today? This wonderful Sunday, nice and sunny out, and decided to do like a little change of scenery this time, as opposed to just the parking lot or my car. So wanted to come out here and just say hello once again. Hope you guys are having a blessed day and doing well. Um, and the thing I wanted to talk about today was actually having to do with like foods that we like to eat. And wanted to talk about what the kind of things I used to eat versus what I eat now. And I'm sure for many of you out there, some of your food choices have changed over the years. Um, and one of the things that kind of stood out to me was the fact that how when we're younger, we pretty much will try anything under the sun. If it looks good, we're definitely going to try it. And so the amount of food that we eat as well, eat until we're miserable sometimes, but then also we could just, seems like we could just eat for days you know, and never be full. And something that stands out in my head nowadays is like, I can't really eat like what I used to when I was like in my like early 20s or younger. And it kind of got me thinking about how we have to, make adjustments over the years on things that we used to do, maybe when we were like younger, or, you can relate it to like when you get a car, you get the car, it's brand new, you just drive it, Some people like to push the limits and see how fast it can really go. But over time, after you get your maintenance, your tune-ups, oil changes, and all that stuff, eventually, the wear and tear on it, kind of like catches up or whatever. Sorry about that, guys. Wear and tear kind of catches up with the car eventually, and it doesn't run like it once used to. Same thing with like our bodies when we're like eating certain foods that we might have eaten when we were younger, or the amount of food that we used to eat. You kind of have to make adjustments because your body will not respond the same that it once did. And so some tips that I have received, over the years, over time as I've gotten older, is, it's still good to have some of those things that we once used to have, especially when it comes to like desserts, or every once in a while, indulge a little bit. You should do it if you don't, just to kind of get that sense of like, I don't know how to describe it, but it would be, for me, it's kind of like that, like, okay, I remember what this tastes like, or I remember how much I love to eat this stuff. And so I remember when I started making adjustments on like my diet and everything. One of the things I cut out with a lot of was like soda. Not that I was a big soda drinker, but after not having it for so long, the first time I tried to drink like a full can of, usually I'd drink with like Coke or Sprite. I couldn't even finish it. Like a little 12-ounce can, couldn't even finish it. So I started sticking with the minis. And then from that point on, it was pretty much like I would get a Coke, but it would be like just to get the taste, just to have that savoring feeling. And so, it's kind of like one of those things that, man, I haven't had that in so long. And so you'll notice if it's a certain food or drink or something that you've cut out for like a very long time, it's either going to remind you of what it used to be like when you were, when you used to have it, or it might not even taste as good to you as it once did. I know a lot of things ingredient-wise have changed over the years, especially with like, I used to be a big fast food guy, McDonald's off the top of my head, but I know even they have changed their ingredients, like the oil and stuff that they used to use to make their fries, and even stuff that they use to make the burgers. It's not the same what it once was. Mainly because, people were kind of requesting like healthier ingredients to go in it. Now, of course, that would alter how the food used to taste. But nonetheless, if it was something that you ate pretty regularly, growing up, you could usually probably kind of tell the difference that they had changed something in it. So the main reason why I wanted to come on here and make this video is just to kind of talk about how as we get older and go through life trying different things and doing things that we love to do for many years that'll stick with us, eventually at some point you do kind of have to make an adjustment and switch things up a little bit. And it's not necessarily a bad thing because you can still experience those things that you once loved, but as they say, in moderation. So I know for me, I'm a big cookie lover for anyone that knows. And by far, chocolate chip is number one for me. And then of course, anything with any kind of cookie that has like nuts in it, nuts and chocolate chips, I'm there all day. So, but yeah, just wanted to share a video with you guys. Hadn't made one in a while, and wanted to get this nice little background in here with this video. So anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. And also Easter's coming up this coming week. So anyways, hope you guys have a happy Easter as well. And have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.